Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back to IBS channel. Uh, my name is Charles Yong. I'm the person in charge of IP card. IP card is a tools that we use to actually, I would say, a tools for SMEs specifically. If you are just a new startup or you want to go digital, what is the importance of going digital to SMEs? It's very significant because in our current present times, going online means everything for our business. So we need to have an online presence. What do you mean by online presence? Like for example, when we want to meet somebody from overseas or somebody new, we would like to check that person out. So what do? We take their name card. From the name card, we will see whether they have a company website. Do they have a Facebook page? Do they have more information about them to describe about them? Because I want to know the person, a little bit about the person before I go and meet him or do business with him. So a lot of people, SMEs, are faced with, I would say, the information whereby it is not complete. It is not complete and it's very, I would say, simplistic. A lot of websites are very, very simple to the sense that we think that the website is fake. So now come back to IP card. What is IP? What does IP card stands for? IP card stands for intellectual property. What is intellectual property? Intellectual property is a unique set of personality or appearance. It may be a trademark or something that you want to create to identify yourself. You want people to identify you with. For example, without prejudice, you look at me, right? Who is Charles? I remember. Charles maybe have a thinning hair. Charles maybe slightly on the plump side. Charles speaks okay English, Charles can speak Chinese. So those are the intellectual properties that I have built for myself. All right. Many of my friends will know me as Charles, the salesperson, okay, or the media person. So these are the person that you build over time. So we'll come back to SME. A lot of people that I've consulted with, they say they want to build branding. They want to build branding for their business. It may be a product, it may be a services, it may be a person. But a lot of SME struggles to understand this concept and I would say they waste a lot of money creating a non-effective content or non-effective IP. I'll give you an example. When we meet someone new, we raise our hands out, we extend our hand and say, "Hi, my name is Charles. Nice to meet you today." "Hi, Charles." So normally the second question is, "What do you do? How are you doing today? Okay, how can I help you?" So these are all identifier to a person. So a person without an identity, then you are not communicating effectively. Okay, I'll give you an example. If you see someone passing you a name card, what is your regular habit? You flip the name card around to look at, try to get the person's name correct, for example, where their office is situated, for example, or what kind of business they are in, right? So this will give you a glimpse, the first contact. IP card solve this issue for you. So for digital presence, okay, IP card is a combination of name card, it's a combination of your personal website, or more of a landing page than a website. Thirdly, it does provide you with the facilities for e-commerce. So these three essential things are very useful for SME. Why do I say that? Is because when you want to break out from the shell to start a new business, you need to spend a lot of money. So among the things that you spend on will be on the website, on your name card, because you want people to know you, and you also consideration of either you have your own payment gateway, e-commerce platform, or you latch on to the payment platform that is available to the market. So hence, a lot of people rely a lot on Shopee, Lazada, or other sales online platform to sell their product and services. Now, these are okay, but I want to highlight to you there is always a danger of your account being blocked or banned. For example, when you face with certain complaints or faced with certain uncertainties, then the platform owner may impose some kind of control measure. And most of the time, this control measure is immediately take your account offline to stop the barrage of all those comments or complaints, etc., until they can verify it. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you wait for the platform to create this function, then you are in serious problem, because the lack of the silence or the lack of communication from your side will even make things worse. Now let's see. A simple I would say IP card will look something like this. Alright, it's a landing page designed for mobile. So you can have your face if you want to, your company logo, a brief introduction about yourself. You can put in all your social media links, okay, here, which all are hyperlinks. You have your contact information. You have your QR code if you want to share your communication with others, right? Then you can actually promote your services, your products, okay? You can list down different products. You can put your business hours, you can make inquiry, and even if you want to create your own appointments. So this is just one version of, I would say, IP card that we created for ourselves. Do we have a regular website? Of course we do. This is our regular website. Our regular website, we need to use either, you need to know a little bit of coding to create your own website, and this normally poses a problem. because not every one of us knows coding, and those who have experience creating your own website, you know that it's not an easy job because there's a lot of plug-in. It's not plug and play. You need to know how to plan your website, etc. Therefore, this is a regular website, okay? And in Malaysia, if you want to do a website, normally it typically costs you around 3,000 plus without factoring the cost of the URL, right? So you can actually here, you just have all the information that you want. We try to make it as simple as possible, but as you can see, this is just regular. We did not put in our plugin for e-commerce is because with our own IP card, we can actually have the payment gateway. For example, here, if I want to know about product or buy the product, I can view more. Right? All the product is listed here. So if you want to buy now, just press the buy button and it will go you to the payment interface. And we have Stripe and also PayPal as the back end. So those who are familiar with PayPal and Stripe means that, okay, you know the payment is directly to your account. Okay, and it doesn't go through us. We do not make any money out of your transaction. We are only provide you with a solution. So for just an introduction, for services like this that we are providing, it only costs you 99 ringgit. Sorry, 99 US dollars. Okay, I beg your pardon. So it's about 450 ringgit. So for 450 ringgit, you get a website. You will get you can use it as a name card. You can also use it as an e-payment, e-commerce platform. Why I say it's important is because a lot of people do not know their IP. Okay, therefore, why you need a card like this, right? Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, we can also have this translated into different languages. So you are traveling abroad and you want to introduce your company, we will not change the information, but we will change the description into the language of your choice. Okay. So why do you need an IP card? IP card is a self-introduction. You introduce yourself to your partners, to your clients. So you see here is an introduction, and then we can have different hyperlinks to let people know about your socials. Like for example, right now, if I'm consulting for a client and they want to go for social media campaign, normally I will advise them to have 2 to 3 spare accounts, right? Backup accounts, 2 to 3 Facebook accounts, or 2 to 3 Instagram accounts, or 2 to 3 TikTok accounts. Because, you know, time and again we hear story of influencers with millions of followers and their account got yanked off just like that, got banned. So for example here, if there is a problem happening to your official account, let's say one of your TikTok accounts, you can actually redirect traffic here, and then you have your own official statements out. Okay, and this official statement, as I can see here, this whole IP card does not have a comment section. What it does is it allows you to have your own platform a platform for your own voice. When you have a platform for your own voice, then you can control the narration. Okay, if you do not control the narration, okay, there will be negative effects, negative comments, etc. So this is what we have. You know, like for example, if you want to go to the website, you can actually change the icon and go to a different site. It's just as simple as that. All right. If you want to go to TikTok account, okay, just press this. I'm not going to do that because I'm on TikTok live right now. Okay, you want to go to the website, we can press the website button. You will go to the website. So the redirection here is very easy and it streamlines everything into one place. Okay, for example here, you can also do WhatsApp. So you have interaction directly with excuse me, with the customer immediately. You can also share the name card. No more using physical name card to share. You can share it through WhatsApp, straight away WhatsApp, or you can share it through pardon me, through various channels. So you can share on WhatsApp or Reddit, LinkedIn, or etc. So, or just take a photograph. Unlike other, I would say, digital name card, there's no apps or no software to download to operate this. It's all 100% web-based. Okay, web-based means you do everything online, okay, without downloading it, etc. You can see here on the left hand side here, right hand side for me, maybe left hand side for you, we also have our chatbot. So for our chatbot, we can have interactive section whereby you can start a conversation, okay, with our chatbot. This chatbot, you can program it, okay, into a different language, or you can ask in different language. You can also teach them different things, right? So, like for example here, I just put in Malay. Okay, I send a message. So it will now running, the chatbot will run, it try to understand my language, and hopefully, oh, okay. So it reply me in, you see, this is a prompt that they send out if they cannot answer the question. Because the robot is designed for English and Chinese, so they don't understand, a redirection appears here. So you can actually WhatsApp individual if you don't understand the question that you want to ask. So this actually help you to save a lot of manpower, okay, in terms of managing the account. So they can do it 24 hours. People can do inquiries, and then we prompt. Now with the AI era, we talk about prompt inquiries. Prompt inquiry means we are using normal language. Like for example, if this language I don't understand, okay, I can put just a prompt language. Can you answer me in English? Now the robot is doing, okay, it's working. See? So with prompting, it makes it much more easier, or say humanized, compared with what do you call that, typical chatbot. The typical chatbot in the market right now is what do you call that, you're using or we'll say a very traditional method, whereby it's only you have a choice of select one for English, select two, so there's multiple selection. So imagine if you are a customer, will you have the time or the patience to go through the various selection? If you do not have the time to go through various selection, it's very simple. Just have an AI chatbot. It can automatically answer you by the prompt, by your prompt. So this is a very advanced technology that you can try, and this is actually an additional plug into our IP card. Because our non-regular package, we do not include the AI chatbot, but we're just saying that, okay, we can include AI chatbot. So it will be provided by our sister company, which is called AI Factory, okay? Or if you have your own chatbot, you can also plug it in to your IP card, okay? So as I said, IP card is a solution, it's not a problem, okay? It helps you to solve your various problems. And every business have their own unique problem that they face. We are here to help you, I would say, address the issue one by one, okay? Next, what do we see? Okay, I would like to bring you back to our back end and see how our back end is so, I would say, interactive that you can manage it yourself without any web developer. Okay, just a simple tutorial, or you come to my online class, or you come to my physical class. Okay, you can just straight away learn about the, I would say that within half an hour, more or less, you understand the concept and you can start using your IP card. Of course, being a tutor, I will also teach you how to use your IP card to apply in various industry. Because I want you to use IP card to just more than a website or more than a name card. Okay? Let me go through the back end and show you how I can. By the way, this is my this is my personal card. Okay, I can Okay, let's see. Okay, this is my demo account that I show, right? This is how I promote myself. I can put my links here, I can put my name here, I can put my company name here. As you can see here, I am promoting the company first before the individual. So like for example, I give a description about what is IP card, right? And then my contact information, of course, my address, you know, things are cool. Like for example, if you want to know the address, come to my office, just press on the map button. You will go to Google Map, okay, and you can choose the various navigation tools that you want to, okay, that you use to come to my office. So it's just that simple, right? Immediately it shows, right? Ta-da! The address is here. So you can actually find out a lot of information from just a simple card. Right. Here I have also included my chatbot. Okay, my chatbot is on the left side of the screen. Alright, I also have various things. Like for example, one of the things that I promote is how do you use one central introduction for your own company. For example, SME. Okay, you want to employ your sales staff, you want to employ your staff out to the, to go out. And one of the worry that I have, which is very worry that a lot of SMEs mentioned to me is hiring someone and don't know whether the person is going to be working for a long time or a short time. So to some SME, they want to be stand out, so they have their own personal name card. So this name card normally it has special design or have special embossment or I would say UV highlights and or gold color or silver color. All this added cost to the name card is because they want their name card to pop up compared with the rest of the other people's name card. It can be a special color, etc. So, but the problem is, what if your salesperson already intend to leave or already been pushed by your competitor? You will not know that. So when the staff go and visit the customers, they give away their name card, they give away their own personal number. So I will tell the bosses now, don't worry about that. Use a central name card. For example, here I put myself as one of the salesperson. So imagine if this is the company's website or company's main page, you can actually list down different personnel working between your company. All right. So there's many ways of doing it. Okay. One of the ways that they can find a salesperson that they want to interact. All right. It's no secret that some people will prefer talking to a female, some prefer talking to a male. Depends on which industry you are in. If you're in the service line, if you have a nice voice, people like to talk to you, etc. Like here, one of the things I can do is I put my website link here. So this is actually identifying to my personal page. Okay, this is to my personal page. Sorry. Okay, to my personal page. You can also make it a hyperlink whereby when you press this, it goes to WhatsApp. So imagine if you have the kind of flexibility of controlling what you want to narrate. Let me sign into my backend and show you what are the capabilities of a particular of our IP card. So just give me a second. See, this is the back end. Okay, this is I would say the interface of the dashboard of my IP card. So here, I think a lot of digital cards outside, they don't provide you with the analytical of your performance. So imagine this, what you're looking at is this is a chart of people accessing my V card. meaning that I can see whether my vCard has activity. Okay, anyone share my vCard after meeting with me, etc. As you can see, this is a daily chart, so you can actually select what kind of data you want to see. All right, you can also press on the statistics, right? Different charts. Okay, so on my right hand side here, you can see I have a dashboard of total how many cards I have. I have 5 cards. Now let's look at this. My account is multiple IP card accounts, meaning that with one email address, I will say one subscription. To be precise, is with one subscription, I can have different I have up to 9 different vCards. So you can go with our basic package for $99 US. You can start with one IP card first, see whether you like it or not. Or if you want to, you can actually sign up for one. We give you 5 days free trial that you can use with. Okay, you can go to my links to see where to get the tutorial. Okay, to learn how to use the card, or just contact me. I'll direct you to the place that you can have your IP card set up immediately. So like here, I have 5 different cards. To set up a new cards is very simple. Just press on new card button. Right? You can see, you can choose your URL. Obviously, this is our hosting by our server. The front of the URL will be our portal. At the back will be your own page URL. So you can define that. You can actually put in information. Once you start that, I'm not going to go there. Right? You can also see individual card statistics. So this is my demo card. You can see individual analytical. From here, you can actually check which country access your IP card. Okay, if you are on into that, see whether if now it's global marketing, international internet marketing, you do not know where your customer comes from. You can also check whether it's accessing from a phone or a desktop, the device they access from. You also see they have different access from which OS, Android or what, browser, etc. If you are into all this analytical, then this will be a very good information for you. So let's look at, reduce this. Okay, yep, you can see the full menu. So let's see if I do editing. Right. So this will access to my admin page. So with all this information can be altered ASAP. So let's see what the information I can put. I can put basic information. Even like for example, if I mentioned, you can put an office phone number, you can put an alternate phone number. That's up to you. And our features also include control measures such as we want to enable language, enable download QR code, show QR code, enable searching via via current vCard, enable inquiry form. Depends on your application. All right. For example, some of the clients that I have, they use IP card for temporary URL. So they want to do something, they want to use a temporary URL to divert people to one particular information page. Okay, they can do this, and they can actually close off all this function, so people with a link only can access that page. We can do that as well, but we have far more cooler function than that. Okay, so this will be directly linked to this card. So one of our specialties as well, we have 19 different templates that you can choose from. Okay, we have 19 different templates that you can choose from. So right now my template, I'm using this one. Okay, to demonstrate the flexibility of our software, our program or solution. Okay, let's say I select this. Internet is slow. Okay, selected. Right, I want to use this template. What I do is save. Okay, selected template. So this is my current template, mood and color, right? Once I refresh this, the changes are immediate. So as you can see, our system is very mobile and our solution is very mobile. So if let's say you are a person on the fly and you want information to be gathered into one place, this is a very exciting tool for you. So like this morning I had a meeting with some friends, and then we talk about flexibility of using IP card for events. IP card for events is actually a no-brainer because you can actually divert all the resources into one place. For example, when you're doing event or you're creating event, doesn't mean that it's $1 million events or whatever. Mini event in your office, for example, a birthday party, Hari Raya open house, or Chinese New Year, or whatever holidays that you have. You can create a mini page or landing page such as this to put all your information inside. Okay, even individual you can do that as well. Let's say I'm having a big birthday bash. Okay, I can actually create a birthday page whereby you can put all the information there. Okay, what kind of gift that child wants, how to access it, how to contact the person in charge, how to RSVP, etc. All this information can be put into a simple page. Okay, so let's go on to the pages as well. So talking about IP, what do you call that? You form your own IP. So next thing we see, okay, business hours. Right. Why are people calling you at different hours? It's because you never define your business hours. So if you can define your business hours, it's very simple. Sorry. Oop, I jumped. Okay, go back to edit. So sorry, I chose the wrong function. Right. So when you define your business hours, you can actually manage your time better. Right. You can also customize your QR code if you want a fancy code. You can actually choose square, rounds, dots, etc. if you want to, if you fancy it. Okay, we also can list out our services. So services here is as simple as one button. You already can enter a service name for yourself. So, okay. Okay, I think I need to do this. So you can provide a short description about yourself, about your services. Okay, you can also put service URL here. Okay, you can also put a picture or icon here. It is meant to be a short, fast description about your services. It's not necessary it have to be a very full detailed explanation. People just want to know you, and a landing page just do that. It's a good contact point for you. Like for example, okay, service URL here, the flexibility is you can actually divert the inquiry into a dedicated URL or website that is talking about just the product only, right? So this is helping our customers, our partners to redirect them to the proper location. So some of it just now, as I demonstrate, I use WhatsApp URL link to link the URL or service to me as an individual. So I can do that as well. I also can see some people use the service URL the service URL as the link to their Lazada or Shopee store. So in this sense, it's very flexible, right? It's very flexible. So some of more professional services, they actually put a service URL whereby they put a WhatsApp number which you can call, which you can contact to make appointments, etc. Or if you have a chatbot, you can also dedicate the the service inquiry into a particular chatbot, right? It's very, very flexible. So it's very much depending on how you want to do it. Okay. For example, here for IBS CRM, they put a short description, and then description is professionally manage your client's project with many collaborators, blah 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 blah. So it's a very simple it's very simple description. There are different types of image that you can upload, and then let's save. So how it appears is oops. Okay, so it's Edu Hub. Okay, this is this CRM. So you want to know more, just press this button, it will redirect you. Okay. Okay, something wrong with the link. Okay, I'll address this later, but never mind. You can have other links as well. Like for example, okay, edu hyperlink. So it's one way of redirecting your information stream. Alright, so this is our team, everyone is here. So it's a very simple function, and let's see as other functions that you have. The next other functions that you have, products. Product and services, why do we separate out? Because the functions are different. Like we need to have something that's addressing different industry. If you are in the service industry, you put more in the service column. If you are in the product industry, you put more in the product column. But the thing is, whatever you show, whatever that you input will show. Whatever that you do not input will not show. Alright? So this is very simple. Okay. Let's give you an example. Okay. Our packages. Okay. I can put a package here. Like for example, our group diamond package program, 199 IP cards for the price of $399 US. Okay, then I can enter the product URL. Alright, and then they can actually see it right here. For my demonstration purpose, because I've already set up the payment gateway through Stripe or through PayPal, they can straight away click on it and pay and purchase the product. So depending on very much how you want your strategy to be, and how I can help you to achieve what you want to do with the account. So there's many ways to skim a cat, I know, okay, just show you some of it only. So you can add a testimonial. Okay, if you ask the question, most of the people ask me is there a limitation to how many products that you can display? Okay, right now with our current subscription plan, we have no such restriction. So meaning that you can add on as many products as you want. Alright, you can want to add 100 products, it's not a problem to me. But I want to advise you is, okay, this is your first impression to your client or to your partner. Unless you want to open another IP card which is just for sales, where you list out all the products, you can do that. So meaning that, okay, one IP card refer to another IP card is also one strategy that you can use. But for your own first contact IP card, keep it short and simple. The KISS theory, okay? Keep it short and simple. So like for example, add testimonial. Okay, we do not put live testimonials because we want to control narration. We don't want negative comments that jeopardize your brand, etc. So you put in. Of course, you try to put in, you get permission from the person right before you put the testimonial in. You can put the testimonial name of the person or the company, enter a short description, etc. Then you can save. Okay, here I discard. I just show you one of the sample. Right, this is Chong Wan Yun. Okay, so she given me a good review. IP card is a great business tool, serve as a window to your business. Okay, I even help her to put in her link. This is her personal IP card link, which is a real person. Right, so a lot of comment or testimonial that you see in the market, they are not real. So if you are not real, you don't have a real testimonial, all right, then the credibility of the company is jeopardized. Next, appointments. Right, I go through very fast because I think we have another 10 or 20 minutes left. So even for our appointment, okay, you can choose to have different time slot. You can have 1 hour in between or 2 hours in between, or our shortest is 15 minutes appointment window. This is very good when you have you want to what do you call that, create a work-life balance, or you want to create, or you want to use this as your booking tools. Let's say if you are an independent business, okay, maybe you're just a small operation person, right? You're service-based, or maybe something like a lawyer, consultant, etc. This function works very well for you because you can either make it free or paid appointment. Let's show you a demonstration, right? So let's see. I've opened a slot, 3 slots on Monday for appointments. How do I go about in my IP card? So the IP card here is a demo. You want to make appointment with me? Pick a date, right? Just select Monday. Remember, Monday was 3 slots, right? So you press this, the slots, see the time available is already there, right? it makes your management, or you make it so easy. Okay, let's do a demo then. Okay, 2 o'clock. Let's say I pick a 2 o'clock slot, make appointment. So what I need to do is just enter my name. Okay, let's put tab. Okay, enter email address. Enter phone number. Alright, let's proceed. Right, see, appointment created. So why does this appointment show up? Okay, you go to your dashboard. Right, then total inquiries today, nothing. You go to appointment section. See, my appointment actually appeared here. Okay, appeared here. So the type is free or paid. Right? Status pending or completed. Right? So you can change the status here. Right? So this is one of the functions. So let's go back to editing function. Okay, this is appointment. So go back to my V card. What other functions that I have? As you can see, the system is pretty fast. There's literally no lagging in terms of how you want to do things. If you want to make changes, it's almost instantaneous, depending on how fast you can type, or whether you have the information at hand. For example, the photo, is it ready, not ready? Okay, you can just use it. Right? I don't want to go through fast. Like for example, website links. Website links, as I mentioned here, you can put in a lot of links. Like you can put in the regular links we have put for you. Those are standard, or say icons, or you can add your own. Okay? When you add your own, you can actually add your own icon. For example, if you have a brand, or you have what do you call that, something that you want to use, you can actually use that. Right? You can type in the URL or link, the hyperlink that you want to put up, so that people can link you. Right? It's very simple as that. Right? So where does it appear? It appears here. Depends on the again template. Which template you use, the layouts may be slightly different. So some of these icons are here, right? So that's how we do it. Okay, let's talk about advanced. Just like I mentioned, okay, this IP card, how what do you call that? How good, or what kind of special functions that you have? Okay, we have a password function. So how does this password function works is, imagine if you want to organize a party, and then you want everybody know you have a party, but you will, at the same time, you want only those people invited to have details for the party. How do you do that? You randomly send all the invitation out, right? Or send the invitation out so you can select who comes to the party. They become exclusive. Okay, let me do a demo. Okay, for this, I just set the password as 1234. Right, I've set the password. What I do is I save. Okay, updated successfully. So I go to my card here. If I refresh, see, I need to enter my password. Ta-da! You can open it. So this is one of the good functions. I mean, to me, it's exciting because I can do a lot of things with this. Alright, just remove because people want to access my card. So we also have two others, I would say, advanced features that we have. You can enter your custom, I would say this CSS is your name card. You can actually enter your formatting, or if you know, if you're a programmer, you know how to do this, you can enter the code here. Right? We also have AI assistant. For example, this one, the chatbot that you see. Okay, I just copied the what do you call it, the command, and then just paste it here, and it automatically appears in my IP card. So other things that you can change, fonts, I just go through very fast. You can also set up your galleries if you have events. Our gallery, you can actually add photo, okay, just to show you. Okay, so like for example, new gallery, you can actually select the type of gallery that you want to put. You can put image, YouTube, file, or video. So like for example, gallery here, file is you can put PDF file, what do you call that, documentation for your catalogs, or you can put your privacy terms and condition, etc. So you can put, you won't put YouTube links, up to you. Okay, those who are into very digital marketing, we also have integration with SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. So you can actually put a site title here, home title, and then meta keyword, meta description, or Google Analytical. So these are, if you are already paying for your Google Analytical, this is a very good add-on tools. So you streamline and help direct traffic to wherever you want it to go, right? Then of course, as I mentioned that already. Okay, you can also have your own blogs. Okay, for example, blogs are very, I would say, for example, you have information that you want to share. It can be a type, it can be article, etc. But this is mostly text-based. So you can actually do a blog name, and then you can just put a photograph and put a description. A simple way to do this is maybe a photo description, etc. Or even like your own personal name card, IP card. Then you can put an event. Like yesterday, I helped a client of mine, James, to actually use the function to promote his own event. You can put an event there, you can put a description there. I just want to show you a sample, something that I've done. Okay, you can actually put a text here. Oops. Sorry about the irritating keyboard. So just put a short description, alright? So you can actually put things like this, and then you can also put the link, hyperlink there if you want to. So there's a lot of flexibility if you in terms of IP card and what you can do with that. So I hope that you guys can explore. Okay, and one of the things that I would say, if you want to create your own IP, you must have you must understand how you define yourself. Like this privacy message here, policy here, is actually something that you can incorporate into your IP card. Unless you pay for expensive website, etc. Okay, basically they don't allow you to put privacy policies. For example, let's say if I'm promoting myself, okay, Charles is IP, registered IP, example, registered IP, and any reproduction of my video or my face or anything with my face or my name, okay, need to have my approval. Okay, anyone who violates that will be subject to legal action, for example, stuff like that. Or for example, you can put that, regardless of which social accounts that you access me, okay, whatever has been published here will be the official statement from Charles Yong, no other people. So you can do things like that to protect yourself. So you can have your privacy policy, you also can have your terms and conditions as well. Like those are selling products, you can actually enter your terms and conditions. For example, you can put, just now blog, you can put frequently asked questions as well. So like terms and conditions, you can put things like refund policy, you can talk about warranty terms and conditions. Okay, these are very important things in our line of work. So we don't want people to just click, bought something, and then when it comes to issues, they do not know where to turn to, and these are the things that is going to save you. Alright, so what other functions that you have, you can track with your IP card. So let's go back to the main setting here, dashboard. Okay, let's go back to dashboard. This is your main setting here. You can switch on or switch off your cards anytime you want, right? So it shows you today's appointment if you want to see, alright. Then you can see the appointments, inquiries, product orders. You can actually create virtual background as well, alright. You can use our virtual background to create your own physical card if you want to. Okay, this is a physical name card if you want to. Okay, or you can also do affiliation. This is something new that we have. Okay, like for example here, you can do something like your affiliate link will be displayed at the bottom of your page. When someone registers through your link, then purchase a subscription, you'll be rewarded $1. Okay, this is our own initiative. So like for example, if you're doing using this referral link, we'll pay you $1. If you are helping me to promote this, I'll pay you $1 for any sign up through the link. Alright. We also can look at setting. This is where the magic comes from. Okay. So we see that you can see that I have actually, these are the details where I put in the information for Stripe and also PayPal. So these are the things that like for example, which currency that use for transaction. So time format, I also can have hide vCard sticky bar. Sticky bar is the one that to share or to communicate. Okay. I can also do card, and then we can also have a search function. Search function is for all the for all the vCards that's registered with us. As you can see here, you have a title group of I would say information. Okay, all this information displayed is because when on a privacy setting, you actually assess that. Okay, you actually define that your card is accessible publicly. So we have listed out everything here. So for example, if you find someone over here that you think that you want to chat with or you want to do business with, imagine, okay, let's say I want to talk to Jane. Okay, I just press a link, I will go to her page and all her information is already here. So if you have a tool like this, isn't it much easier than just exchanging name card? Because everyone that's have an IP card, they want their information to be displayed. If you don't want your information to be displayed, please do not advertise it. Right? Okay, so this is one simple way of doing it. And come back to IP card. Okay, so more or less the function of the IP card I've already highlighted, and it's a very powerful tool. So each category can be used as a marketing weapon or marketing tools for your business. If you want to find out more, okay, please contact me through this QR code. Alright, please contact me, or this is my personal okay. This is my personal card, okay, which I do have links to my other things as well. Right. So if you're interested with such solutions and you want to find out more other than looking through my video, you can scan my QR code and then you can contact me directly if you want to know more, and I can also help you to teach you how all these functions can be useful for your business. So for today, that's all. Thank you very much for listening to me. So if you want to find out more about IP card and how it can help you with your business, do contact me directly through my QR code. Okay, I hope I will see you soon again. Alright, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.